So I want to take a second and do a walk around in this car. It's a 1970 Plymouth Satellite 4-door, and it's got some pretty good damage on it, but I'll show you. Check it out. I'm just using my phone here, so it's kind of hard to get a good shot of it. I don't want to turn it around sideways. So this is this side, and the people who had it were driving it around a little bit after it got hit. It's kind of been like closed up. And then here's the front end. I guess it's hard to get it all in one shot. Pretty good grill. Needs a couple things. And then here is the side. Fenders are kind of messed up. This car's got a real Coke bottle to it. Like, you can't tell. Like, these cars, the 4-doors, look so much better in person than they do in any pictures. And then the back window is really nice. The back windows on this car are so nice that I wish they made... Hold on a second. I wish they had made a 2-door post, because it'd be awesome to do a 2-door conversion on this thing. But I don't think that this thing shares the same body lines at all on the fenders and the what do you call it? The panels back here. I think it's a little bit different. And then you can see the back end. Pretty awesome back end. Like, this back end doesn't really look like a B body to me. This back end looks like more like a C body or something like that, like a Fury or something like that to me, like a really big one, you know. And then so it's pretty complete in here. It's in not bad a shape. The seats are okay. I don't like this bench seat simply because there's no headrest. And I think it's just an accident waiting to happen. I don't want to get whiplash. Anyway, a little bit different than my Charger was. Got lights, panels. I mean, I'm not going to change this dash at all or anything. It's cool. Washers and wipers. The radio kind of looks like not a very cool looking radio, so I'll probably put in like a aftermarket, like one that links to your phone and stuff like that, you know. And this works. I mean, there's no ignition on it right now. The cap's off and stuff, but it you know, it turns and it's gonna run, I think. Little difference is, like, this pedal. This is a 1970. This pedal feels way better than my 69 Charger did. Like, this pedal just seems to be a better design. And then here's the inside. So you can see a crinkle, like right here and right here. You can see a crinkle, like, where is it? Right here. But it's really not bad at all. Like, I think it's crinkled, but I really don't think that it's structurally different than it was. I mean, like, I think it just kind of had a couple strains on it, but I think I can fix it up. And if I can't, I think the thing to do is probably get a torch and heat it, and then move it to where you want to go. Flatten it out. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I'll show you the damage a little bit more. So I'm going to fix it up. I'm not going to part it out. I'm not going to do anything with it. I've got this car I was looking at these 4-doors and I found this thing, and I'm just willing to do the work on it. So there's a little tiny bit of a crease right here, and I don't know if that's from stress or if something hit it. But it really looks good. Like, it doesn't look like... Looks like it's something hit it to me, because I don't see any stress at all in this drip rail. The drip rail looks completely straight, so I think it got hit by something. A semi-truck came. Yeah, see, look, there's another bump right here. Bump right here, bump right here. I think something was just bagging along. So something, he was driving it, and he said he got hit by a semi-truck. And it just came in through here. He said open both doors up. And then I have some damage on that bottom panel right there. Just a little bit of dent right there, but everything else looks good. And he put plastic in here, so these are all plastic. So I need 2 doors. So what's happened now is I got the pink slip. He has a salvage title, and I'm working on getting it into my name. So what it needs is, he never did the work to get it to get anything done on it. So it needs a VIN verification, which I just did that. I had a mobile VIN verifier come out and verify it. It was $85, which is, you know, not a bad deal. And then I need a brake and light inspection. And the lights all pretty much work. The turn signals aren't working. I think it needs a new cam in the steering column. But I mean, honestly, they're not checking the steering, so I can just take that stupid thing off and fix it any way I can. Put a switch in there or whatever I want to do, you know, to make it work. But I'll probably just try to fix it the right way. And then it needs a brake inspection. So I was looking on Rock Auto for brake parts, and they're all dirt cheap. Everything is like 20 to 30 bucks. I mean, together it's probably going to cost me like 300 bucks for everything I need, but I'm going to tear the brakes apart, and I'm going to work on it. And I have a little bit of time before it starts accruing more debt on the tag. 318 2-barrel. So it has this manifold on it. I was spraying it with the hose, so it's all wet. It has this manifold on it. So that's not the... I had a 69 Charger with the 318, and it had the dual plane, different manifold. And so that engine was a -3. And I took that engine apart, and my dumbass threw it out. Didn't know what I had. And it was a -3 out of a 69 Charger, and it was... I had a windows tray. I took the bottom pan off. Had a windows tray, factory, and it had all these goodies in it. I'm thinking that this one probably does not. I don't think this is a -3. With these 318s, I don't think you can really tell by the balancer if it's forged or not, because they're all internally balanced. So I don't really know, and it just doesn't look like the Primo 318 to me. I'm not really sure if they even have like roller pins, but I don't really care too much. I kind of wish it would be the one, but with these things, you don't know, because what could have happened is Chrysler could have been getting rid of some old stock. So this engine very well might be internally good. You know, it depends on what date of manufacture it was, which I haven't like run the bin at all yet. But if it's an early one, then chances are it might just have a different manifold on it. And I doubt that somebody changed the manifold. It looks original to me. I mean, like, these things are usually, I think it's got like 55,000 miles on it. So it says anyway. Air conditioning. So my plans for this car, too bright. My plans for this car are to get this motor running, which I think it shouldn't be too bad. It was running when it wrecked. And then I want to just get it running nice and drivable. I'll probably get a moving permit for it so I can drive it down there and get a brake inspection. But eventually I might change the engine, but this one's got to get an engine in it and have it turn over before I change this engine. I'm not going to have two cars that don't run. So I have a 440 for this thing that I pulled out of the junkyard. I think that's what I want to do. These small blocks fit like so nice into these B bodies. Like, look how much room you have. And then also the small blocks are light. Like, I remember when I put the 440 in my Charger from a 318, and it lost a lot of its like nimbleness, you know, agility, but it was way faster. So my plans for this one, I kind of want to goof around with this 318 a little bit. I kind of want to get like a cheap cam, like Summit cam or something like that, and then maybe pull the heads off, port them. I have some block hugger headers that might fit in here, and I also have a 5.9 Magnum that I could just throw together, put to this transmission with a good stall converter, and just have it, you know, have it run with the 360. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I haven't actually had a 360 before. And then, I don't know, see, if I do a 440, I'm just thinking about going like all out with it. Oh, these guys go by. Got like straight hooligans on scooters. I'm like debating what I should do. Like, it's a 4-door, so I'm kind of thinking like, you know, should I just do like long tube headers, 440, like fucking like side pipes, just you know, just make it like fucking awesome, or what? But for right now, it's just, you know, I just want to get it running and stuff. I don't know if anybody watches this, which I hope somebody does. Tell me if the 4-door front windows are the same size as the 2 doors, because I need a front window. And what else? That's about it. I got aluminum radiator. That's cool. I think I might do like some type of scoop on it, like a 6-pack scoop or something like that eventually. And also this is a pretty cool car because they made GTXs. Okay, they made GTXs 4 doors and 2 doors, and the 4-door GTX, look it up, has a factory scoop right there on the rear door. So the cool thing to do with this car, since it's basically the Roadrunner 4-door, or the GTX 4-door, I guess it is, but it's a satellite, of course, would be to either fabricate or find some scoops, like I'd like to do metal ones, and put them on the rear door because it'd be factory, or find some GTX doors, which I probably don't want to pay for if I did find them. Or I saw a guy online, he just painted like the little scoop on there, and then they have like they have 2 stripes that go forward to the front of the car, and I think they were factory like reflective tape and shit, and it was like pretty cool. So I think that's the plan. See how many miles are on this thing. 555132. Oh, but that 2 is just a clicker. So 55,513. Not bad. I don't know if it's gone over or what, but probably not. I don't know. This thing looks pretty good shape. Got original blue plates. Somebody told me once when I was just getting into cars, he said that if you want to know if a car has gone over 100,000 miles, look at the pad on the brake pedal, which I don't have one, but it'll be worn off in the corner. Said if it's gone over 1,000 miles, the corner will be worn off, and if it's under, it won't be. If it's original, of course. But it's a pretty cool car. You got power brakes, got AC. You know, throw a 4-bar on it, throw a cam, throw some headers in this thing, and it's ready to rock and roll. And of course, some doors would be nice too. Anyway, yeah. So this is the project. This is it, and because of my love for B bodies, I'm just thinking about this one. This one's still cool, but I'm just thinking about this one. Even though it's a 4-door, I was like, you know, this is the one that I want, and plus it's already got an engine in it and stuff. So pretty cool. So the other thing I'm thinking about is I looked under this thing and it's got an 8 1/4 rear end. So if it gets the power that I want to put in it, I'm thinking about taking this 8 3/4 out of this one, putting it in this one because it's got a 7 1/4 in there, and then I have an 8 3/4. My place is a mess, but you'll see it right here. And this thing is out of a station wagon, a 71 Cornet station wagon. So it's very wide. So it'll fill in those wheel wells. I actually went and got some Crown Victoria LTD wheels because I wanted to try to fit it under the back of this Dart. And I thought the wheels are spaced inward, but the rear end spaced outward. I thought it might be a good combination. Anyway, so I might do that. I might swap rear ends in this thing. That way I can put the 440 in it and not blow it up. And then this is getting a 318, so I don't really care about that one. That's not enough power to brew in it. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to ask you guys, if you watched this whole video, which I don't know if you did, subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 1,000. And if I keep on putting videos up, hopefully they'll just get better. So I need to get to 1,000. I already have 40,000 views, or whatever you need. I got like 40,000, 50,000 views on my channel because I had like one video that just went kind of viral. But now I need to get 1,000 subscribers, and that's not as easy. So try to subscribe and check in every once in a while. All right, thanks for watching.